Hey, stop. Hey, hold up. Hey.
Let me tell you something. Home free. Home free. Home free. Let go. Let go. That's big Monte, boy. Big, boy.
Nigga, they doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this Ray.
That little Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
right.
little Ray.
Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man?
That little Ray.
Hey.
That little Ray.
I love you, boy.
God,
Hey,
God.
Ray got big as fuck, man.
Hey, Ray cold on the field,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey,
Cold.
Demon home, too, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, cuz, are you still rapping? Got you.
Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out.
We are here today in memory of someone very special. He's someone who holds a place dear to my heart. He is officially retiring. I think it's a sad day for football. This is a sad day for football. Dropped him a message on Instagram. Probably won't see it, but just thanking him for everything. You know, a lot of people over at Liverpool. There's some who didn't appreciate you. I'm one of those who did. You know, to be blessed with such technical ability. You know, we only wish you could have been fit more often, to see you play more often for this amazing club. Such an amazing player. This one hit home. The guys in the back will be here in a moment. They're already here at the moment. They're pulling faces at the back, but it's fine. They'll never be on this channel again. So they have to be very careful what they say for the rest of the stream. And yeah, can we just get some flowers in the chat, please? Can we get some flowers? I don't have any gospel music because I will get done for copyright. And I'll be honest, guys, I was in two minds today. I was thinking of turning off the monetization and just running Thiago comps. I was that close today. But if I told Cal and Jamie that, they're probably not streaming me today. You know? I just want to pay respects. And I hope you guys understand the baller that has retired at the age of 33. We could see him at Soccer Aid. We could see him with Chunks and Philly and AMP in friendlies. I don't know where we're going to see him next. But ever since Matt took that picture, he's never been the same. So, yeah, Matt, I know you're watching somewhere. I'm on you. Should I just turn the monetization off and just watch Thiago comps? Should we just enjoy it? You know, Thiago versus City. Who's up for it? Thiago versus United. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's already been coaching, Freedom. He's been coaching this whole year. That's what he's been doing. But listen, great player, great person. I will never forget when Thiago got his hair back and what he did that season. You know, if only he was fit more. If only. I'm gonna call two of my very good friends to the stand. One good friend of mine. I hope he has only nice things to say. My hand is hovering over the kick button, so he has to be very careful what he says. But I hope that's not something that's going to change what he says. And I hope what he says comes from the heart.
I love Thiago. Devastated he's retiring, and I wish he stayed injury-free at Liverpool.
Keep going.
I wish he stayed injury-free at Liverpool. And had he stayed
injury-free, more energy.
Had he stayed injury-free, I 100% believe that we would have won at least 2 more Premier Leagues and a Champions League trophy. One of the best players who we never got the experience of to fully see his capabilities.
Why are you talking like I got guns in your head, Cal? Express yourself.
He's a majestic, fantastic player. Not much he couldn't do with football. One of the techiest players we've seen in this country. And the game against Man United, where we beat them 4-0, stands out as one of the best individual performances I've seen since the 2000s have begun.
Some real shit, man.
And I don't fear for my life saying this, and these are all my words.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Jamie, I call you to the stand. Jamie, you're on mute, mate. You're on mute, mate.
Right. Thiago is on my computer. Sorry. Monsters gave me a statement that I have to read. He's gave me a statement I have to read because I've got.
Guys, there's no statement. There's no statement. There's no statement.
I read all the comments. I read all your comments after these videos, by the way. Jamie's this, Jamie's that. So I've got a statement now. Okay, guys, statements ready. This is by Monts. He's gave it to me. I've got to read it from the heart. Thiago was better than any midfielder Liverpool ever bought, including Steven Gerrard, Xavi Alonso, Mascherano. No one could touch him. He was a beautiful Brazilian Spanish god with the hair of an Adonis and the body of a Primark model. He was a superb footballer that had the feet of Messi and the brains of R9, but he had the body of Cilla Black.
What'd you say?
He was a tremendous talent. There's a bit here. I don't know if Monts meant this bit. Hang on. It's in capitals. I'll just say it as it is. Hang on. It's in capitals. Thiago was a flop. I don't know.
Whoa. Wow. Cal, what's your opinion on that? Be honest.
I share the same opinion as you, Monts.
Speak up. Speak up.
I share the same opinion as you, Monts, about Thiago. I agree with whatever you say about Thiago.
I didn't say anything, Cal.
I'm waiting for you to say what you're going to say because I agree with it.
Yeah, look. I got paid £100 to say that. I'm good. Yeah, I'm all good. I got paid well. Yeah, Thiago.
Welcome to another. Get this off the screen. Welcome to another episode of Big Six Bands.
That might be one of the best starts to a show we've ever had. I can't lie.
That wasn't even rehearsed.
I know it wasn't even rehearsed. That was all improv.
Yeah, listen, we are back for another episode of Big Six Bands. We've just got back from the funeral. We got all the food. We've all eaten and stuff. Big up Jamie. I saw him there. He wasn't there for too long. Cal with his amazing speech that he didn't have a gun to his head during the speech.
No, it's all from the heart.
You know what I'm saying? There was no one hostage. No one was held hostage or anything.
No.
No hostage or anything.
Gosh, hostage? No.
Let me just move the C4 under his desk. Yeah, but no, there was no hostage anyway. You know what I'm saying? There was no hostage.
No hostage at all.
No hostages and stuff. So And I'm not handing out permanent bans today either. If there's anything bad said on Thiago, I'm not handing out permanent bans, are we, guys?
No.
We're not handing out permanent bans. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Anywho, so yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. That was the introduction. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Liverpool, Bremer, and Adeyemi. Those are the whispers for Liverpool, of course. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, we're signing the next Musiala. You know what I'm saying? From Chelsea. Calling him Rio because I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And of course, Thiago retires at the age of 33. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, make sure you smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for 9.8K. We reached that today. You know what I'm saying? So amazing stuff. I know the stream's a little bit later than usual, but you know, if you're here, you're here, man. So if you're watching this back, drop a subscribe. If you're watching this back, make sure you like it as well. And also make sure you subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chats and make sure you subscribe to Coppish. Again, we are now 196 subscribers away from 10,000. You know? K-Max says, Mons, that laughter was not scary at all. You know what I'm saying? That was my joke. You guys see me laugh every day on stream. It's exactly how I laugh. What are you guys talking about? Why do you guys think I'm some sort of psychopath or something?
No,
I'm not a psychopath. Cal, am I a psychopath?
No, psychopath. No.
Me? Am I a psychopath?
No. Can't imagine why they'd think that.
Why would I be a psychopath? It'd be like almost I've lost my mind like that my favorite footballers retired at 33. I'll never see a game of him playing football again. Oh gosh. So what's your guys' opinion on Adeyemi?
Right, before I start, I need to make a statement.
Go ahead, bro.
I read all the comments, by the way, after every Monday night show, right? And everyone comes to me, and I just need to tell everyone I couldn't give a fuck, right? So I want to leave it there. Everyone calling me the rants of the Liverpool channel, and all it. No, it's just I am what I am. If you don't like it, suck my dick. I don't care. Right, move on.
Pick up Endo. Endo says, Mons, that's the type of laugh you do when you bust your knee on the table and you laugh off the pain because everyone's laughing at you. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Mons, big up social Johns. He goes, Mons is still in denial. Denial? He's still playing football. He's still signed to the club. He's talking about denial. Salute, Mons, Callum, Jamie. Personally, we ain't signed nobody till I see them signing the contract at the Axe. I hear it. Mons isn't a psychopath, but Jamie is for his Thiago take BW. That is what's gonna get you a membership. That it's just stuff like that. It's just it's amazing. Thiago needs a plaque in the medical room to honor him. Retire his number, not like people saw him on the pitch much. Anyway, the times we saw were amazing times. Big up, Chili says like and subscribe. K-Mac, let me know if you want the link. I need you to say some words on Thiago. I need you to say some words on. We should all say so. I need everyone to come up with a speech for such greatness. Greatness. You know what I'm saying? Cal, don't worry, Cal. I've disabled. There's nothing's under your desk now. You can be yourself now. You can be yourself.
Yeah.
You can stop smiling. That is a painful smile, Cal. We rehearsed.
You didn't watch Coppish this evening, did you?
I told you I was at football till late.
If I'm going to rate Thiago's time at Liverpool, it'd probably be a D+.
Not what we rehearsed.
Yeah, I know. But you've taken
not what we rehearsed.
What would you rate him once?
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure, just wait outside. Yeah, wait outside. No, don't go in. Just wait outside. Oh. All right, take care. What was that, Carl?
What did you rate it? Because I rated it about 8. I rated it at 8.
Sorry, what was that? Wait. Oh, you can see the Coppish sign in the back through the window. Oh, you can see the Coppish sign.
Why my house?
What? No. Just, I'd say, you know what? Just wait until, in fact, the next time you hear Flop and Thiago in the same sentence, he's all yours. Cool? All right? All right, cool. Take care. Listen. No. I've already, money's there. Well, half the money's there. Money's there. Sorry, Cal, what was you saying?
No,
What you saying?
A plus.
A plus.
Mm.
I thought you'd say something like that.
Yeah, A
I
plus,
thought
A
you'd say
plus.
something like that. Jamie, yeah, sorry. A plus. Yeah. That's cool. Sorry. I was just speaking to my mum. That was my mum. That was my mum. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my friends on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
I actually think we should have given him a contract extension.
Contract extension? Nah, I actually don't think. I think when it's time and it's time.
Oh,
When it's time and it's time. No, Thiago is a beautiful footballer, so that picture doesn't bother me either. You know what I'm saying? What was Matt's opinion? In fact, where is Matt? He wasn't on Coppish today. Where is Matt? What was his opinion on the whole thing? I'd love to know. I'd love to know.
Talk is because Thiago retired and the picture that Matt took, we've not heard from him since the retirement.
I was going to call him
any accusations on why we haven't heard from him, but
yes,
wouldn't mind seeing him again if you can make that happen once.
All right, cool. Matt, Jamie, and you guys be honest with me. Be honest. Just be honest. You guys don't have to lie. If you don't think his time was good when he played Liverpool, just say so. Nothing's gonna happen, guys. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing.
Fuck Thiago.
That's fine too.
Man's a flop. Jordan Henderson was better.
That's fine. Cal, any last words? Any last words?
No.
You want to call anyone? Say goodbye?
Goodbye to Thiago.
Is there anyone that you want to say goodbye to?
He's
Did you go to church yesterday? You go to church?
Yeah, I mean, he's brilliant when he was fit. When he was fit, possibly one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, that's fine. Just delay it. No. Don't delay it. Just delay it. Go on, carry on.
When fit, one of the best players in the league. Top 5.
Okay. You bought yourself another 10 minutes. You did. That's good. Hey, Cal, I've always said that's how I know you played DM when you played football, because your decision making has always been really good.
It has to be
really good.
If I lose the ball, I can see the goal or die.
Yeah, that's what we need that.
Who knows what's gonna happen next day?
You always are so funny, bro. You always are so fucking funny, honestly. You make me laugh, man. Oh god. Anything else anyone wants to say about Thiago? Oh god. These are charts, man. Anyone else?
I think he becomes a very good manager in the future.
Same. I mean, as long as he doesn't get injured walking like up and down the touchline, right? Right, guys?
I wouldn't have made that joke.
You wouldn't have made that. You can make jokes. You guys can make jokes. You guys can.
Too soon.
You guys can make jokes. You guys in the chat believe? Oh, look, see, yeah. You know what? Thiago did love a thumbs up. So let's just fill the chat with the Thiago thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? The Thiago thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Cal, can you sing the Thiago song? Do you want to sing? In fact, no, I'm joking. Cal, I'm joking.
Which one hurt you more? Thiago retiring?
Who?
Thiago retiring or Sturridge leaving the club? Which one hurt you more?
I mean,
I've brought you back to
that is a difficult one. For me, Sturridge was there for 10 plus, like 10. How long was Sturridge at the club for? 10 years? 9 years?
He signed in 2012.
2012, and he left in
2019.
Yeah, so he was like 9 years?
7 years.
7 years. 7 years. I mean, I kind of got used to it. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Thiago was there for 4. Thiago was there for 4.
Yeah, well, 3 if you're counting this season. 3, might as well have been 3, right? Right, Carl? So funny, it might as well have been 3, right?
I only go by the length of the contract.
It might as well have been 3. It might as well have been 3. Listen, guys, I hope you're really enjoying the content. Just make sure you're smashing the like button, and let's at least talk about the good times. And let's talk about the good times, and then we can be honest about the bad times. Okay? And I'm done now, guys. I'm done with the facade. No one's hostage. Like, This stream was organized. No one's, you know what I'm saying, guys? Stop thinking I'm not a bad guy. Okay, I'm not a bad guy. Okay, I'm a good person. I'm a great, loving person who would never do anything that you guys think I'm probably doing right now. All right, so let's talk about some of the good times. The game against United, the game against City.
Best performance against Man United.
In fact, you know what? Where does Thiago rank in terms of talent? Just sheer technical ability in terms of midfielders in the Premier League, like when he was there. Like, would you say players like, does he go in that? Does he sit at the table with Alonso and stuff in terms of technically gifted players to play in the Prem? You go right there with players like Alonso and that.
Are we strictly talking talent?
Just talent, just talent and technical ability.
Strictly talking talent, he falls in the top 5 centre midfielders, probably top 3 centre midfielders I've seen in my lifetime play for Liverpool.
Outside of Liverpool?
Outside of Liverpool,
got a few bad proper good guys out there. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of Liverpool, I'll go top 10.
Is Thiago more technically gifted? Is he the most technically gifted player to play for Liverpool outside of Xabi Alonso? And does he even give Xabi Alonso? Does he even give Xabi Alonso a run for his money?
You're not gonna like.
I'm not doing that thing, man. Genuinely.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this.
Alonso's a far better player. Spain thought so as well. Spain national team thought so as well.
I mean, if you're going by who gets picked for the national team, I mean, it means Trent shit, isn't it? But go on, keep going, guys.
I don't think he's better than Alonso or Gerrard.
No, I said technically gifted. I don't think he's a better player than either of them either.
No, I don't think he's more technically gifted than Gerrard all over game as well.
I think Gerrard was a much more well-rounded player. Because I think Gerrard was a much more rounded player than Alonso.
Of course,
Alonso because Gerrard had everything. Let's be honest, Gerrard had absolutely everything. But from a technical standpoint, strictly as a technician, Gerrard was more technical than Gerrard.
Yes, but what are the, and this, I always have this debate. What are the different types of techniques?
Distribution. They're probably right there. You're splitting hairs of distribution. Let's be honest. We're splitting hairs.
I think Gerrard's a better long range passer. Thiago's a better short range passer. Absolutely, Gerrard's a better long range passer.
Oh no! Oh, neither are clear about. Oh, cow!
Come on! Long range passing. Are we joking?
Yeah, and I'm not joking. It's closer than you think with long range passing.
Gerrard's a better long range passer.
Gerrard's a better dead school.
Say again, sorry.
Thiago is a better dribbler. I'll tell you that. Gerrard, for me, dead ball specialist, blows him out the water in any sort of dead ball situation. Just keep that up. Let's be honest. Blows him out the water.
All right. I'm going to get a bit technical here. Is he a better dribbler or better at ball retention than Gerrard?
He's better at ball retention, but Gerrard's far better.
Yeah,
Gerrard's a far better dribbler.
Not bad dribbler.
Gerrard just go past people for fun.
I think Gerrard's a better dribbler, but I think Thiago's got better ball retention.
I don't know about better dribbling.
Depends what you want in dribbling.
I'll be real. Thiago do the outside of the foot half volley switching, long range passing on it. It's a joke. Like it's a joke for me. I think both. As I said, there's a lot of attributes where you're splitting hairs. But if we're talking from a technical,
how old are you when Gerrard was at his peak, Monts?
What would you class as Gerrard's peak?
So when 2005, 2006.
I was about to say 06, 07, but 6, 7, 8, 9 when he went into the 10 was a good Gerrard, was very good Gerrard. But that 04, 05 was.
I'd say from the Gerrard's peak was probably from the age of 24 to 31.
What ages does that fall? Wait, when was he 24?
So 2004 to maybe 2010. 11.
Yeah. 10.
Thiago don't even get in Klopp's best ever Liverpool midfield. So I don't know what we're arguing about.
Well, yeah, if you're talking about what he's done for the club, yeah, of course he doesn't.
The issue is, look, he was signed when we didn't need luxury players. That's the problem. Like
Oh,
he was signed into a midfield that didn't allow luxury in it.
All right,
It's not Thiago's fault. It's not his fault.
I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. Big up K-Mac.
Carl, you choose your words, Carl.
I'm not digging on him, by the way. Thiago.
No, I know you. I'm just gonna say
incredible
it.
player.
I know I'm gonna get chewed out in the comments for this. Jurgen Klopp is predominantly the reason why we didn't see the best out of Thiago.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all agree.
I love Jurgen Klopp to bits, but you don't sign a sports car and treat it like an off-road vehicle.
Understandable. Let's be honest here though. Like when the position that we were in, so when we first signed Thiago, everyone was fit. In that time where
phenomenal midfield when Thiago was.
When Thiago was kind of coming off the bench and getting back to fitness, remember pretty much before the Everton game where Richarlison took his kneecap off. Even do you guys remember the 0-0 Newcastle game as well? The Newcastle game where he was just
That was his first game back after a long
injury.
The 0-0 game, right? I think did it end 0-0?
Yeah. We should have got a penalty in that game because the goalkeeper grabbed Mane's leg when he was going to score a tap in.
Yeah. That by the way, Trent balled out in that. Trent was really good at that. I remember his distribution that game was crazy. But
Trent was
but I'm a woman in. I'll make the call. Anyway,
we've done a show on Thiago, haven't we, Jamie? So
yeah, exactly.
Listen, I'll be honest in it. Like I understand. Like for me, I feel like Thiago, like especially when he was deployed in the 6, when Fabinho got injured and Van Dijk, Gomez, and Matip were all injured.
You can't play Thiago as David Batty.
When he got put in that lone 6 and he was picking up yellow cards in the first 5 minutes of about 4 games straight, it was so hard to watch.
But he was our best player, by the way. He was still our best midfielder, even then. And he just
some people will still say he was shit. Some people will still say he was shit. Like that, he was still our best midfielder, but we were still struggling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I feel like there were times for me. The highlights were when him and Fabinho put together that about 32? Was it 30 something games without losing or straight wins? It was. I don't know exactly what the stat was, but it was when he came back. He came back from injury to get us back to 3rd place, and then we went to try and challenge for the quad that season. I think. Is it safe to say that was Thiago's best
period? Yeah,
period for Liverpool.
Yeah,
but even the quad chasing season, he did pick up a few injuries as well at key times as well. Like the Carabao Cup final, he got injured in the warm up. Champions League final got injured in the warm up. We missed him for the league game against Man City. We drew 2-2, if I'm not mistaken. I think we missed him for the home game as well.
But the thing is, it were times that used to like really like move me though. Is like, as I said, like when like every time Thiago would play City, he would bruck them up, man. He would like. I feel like the thing is, the one thing I'll say is, if I'm not being like biased, months, like if I'm just being objective about Thiago, yes, for me, underwhelming. For the player that he is, it was an underwhelming time at Liverpool. I still think we got to see very good versions and very good snippets of what we saw. I think we got to see more than snippets in some of the games that he actually played for Liverpool. But he'd turned some of the biggest stages into his playground, genuinely into his playground. Some of the biggest stages, like what he was doing to Man United, what he would do to Manchester City. Bro, some of the performances you look at and go, was it the wrong time to force him back from injury at many times of the season, especially like because even in the Arsenal game, he plays that pass to Jota scores near post. Arsenal being very stubborn up to that point in the game. You know, he plays the little backheel assist to Mane final day against Wolves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Champions League run, the Champions League run in 2021, 22. That whole Champions League run, especially, and remember, they told us we had the group of death. They told us we had the group of death. And we won. Did we win every single game? Because that's when Nat Phillips, Cruyff turned Ibrahimovic and that, innit? Like we won every single game.
6 out of 6.
Yeah. Did we win 6 out of 6?
We won 6 out of 6. Nat Phillips, Cruyff turned Ibrahimovic. Don't you remember?
Of course I remember. Naldini. How can I forget?
Bro, we duppied Atletico home and away.
We had Tyler Morton. in midfield for that game.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
we
Have some respect for Tyler, bro.
Atletico, the way they got beat to. Bro.
The thing with Thiago as well is, like, I do agree with Cal. I mean, if you dropped him in the Man City team, he'd probably still be playing, and he'd probably get double the amount of, assists and goals, just because of the way they play, just because of he's gonna have more space, and he's not gonna have to do as much as the dog work as the midfield under Klopp did. It's a shame, really, because the midfield we have now, he'd get a chance in. Like,
Yeah, under
probably
Slot.
have a good chance of being able to show more of his talent, but it's a shame,
bro. The six, and this is it. Like, it's when Thiago what he did to Rodri. Yeah, he broke him up. He brocked him up all game, bro. Cool. I'll say it because no one else wants to say it. He sent Pogba into retirement. That game where he got the red card, we ain't seen him since. We've barely seen Paul Pogba since that game that he got the red.
He didn't play in that. He didn't play in that game.
No, the game where he got sent off.
That was the away game. We beat them 5-0.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't that the 4-0 one?
No, that was Hendo, Milner, and Naby started that game.
So what's the game where Thiago was it the 4-0 one?
It was the 4-0 at home. Yeah.
Saying that.
He broke up everyone, bro. I must have got them mixed up, so that is my bad. But yeah, we haven't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, I think at the highest level, my thing is that Thiago was made for Champions League finals. He was. Let's be honest. He was made for Champions League finals. You know what I'm saying? The biggest games on the biggest stage. Was he not good enough in that Champions League final against Madrid?
No, but I don't think that was his fault.
Was he rushed back to injury for that game as well? Because I know Fabinho was rushed back from injury.
No, he got injured in the warm-up.
Yeah,
the only reason he started that game is because the game got delayed because of all the stuff going on outside the stadium.
And didn't we inject him? We did the injecting thing, innit?
I don't know if he had an injection, but he got injured in the warm-up. I remember they making a big thing out of it.
Yeah, he couldn't feel his toes. He said.
Yeah.
He couldn't feel his toes. Yeah.
But because of all the stuff that was happening outside the stadium and the game being delayed to start, that's why he actually started the game, or else he wouldn't have started the game.
For a price,
that's two finals. That's two finals. He got injured in warm-ups, by the way.
Yeah,
for Liverpool.
All right, let's say what if Thiago's fitness wasn't that bad, do you reckon Liverpool win more trophies just on the basis that he stayed fit more?
We would have won the Prem.
Yeah. What do you reckon Liverpool win outside of what we won already if Thiago, let's say, doesn't get injured as much? I don't want to say he was completely fit or stays fit.
If he was fit last season, we'd have won the Prem.
Do you genuinely think?
And probably the Europa League.
Thiago being fit,
probably the Europa League. Yeah,
I
if he'd been fit all season.
I think we'd have won 2 Prems. I think we win the Champions League final against Madrid if he's fit and firing in that game. Yeah. And with K-Mac, I think we win the Europa. Dare I say it, we may even win the FA Cup as well when we got knocked out to Man United, because we don't capitulate like that with him on the pitch because he controls that midfield.
I don't think we were in the Prem last season because I feel like the defense at times was very shaky. Then again, you could say he calms the game down, so that it
calms the game down.
Probably calms the game down.
How many times did we sit there and go Szoboszlai or whoever was giving the ball away, and Gravenberch was giving the ball away, Szoboszlai was giving the ball away, all these players were giving the ball away. Jones was doing silly stuff.
And Gravenberch weren't playing to give the ball away, but go on.
Yeah, but like when he was playing, like
you just hone that in on Szoboszlai. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of McAllister and Thiago in your midfield.
It's not allowed, is it? To be honest. I'll be honest though. Yeah, Thiago at Goodison on the went, bro. Goodison's where it all started. All right, cool. Now here's another conspiracy theory. I actually blame Richarlison and Jordan Pickford for Liverpool not winning 2 more Prems and another Champions League.
Again, I'm going to say something.
I genuinely.
Are you talking about Jordan? Are you talking about Henderson getting the red card?
No, I'm talking about Jordan, what Jordan Pickford done to Van Dijk. Because I don't think Van Dijk picks up an injury if his ACL doesn't get done. I generally don't think. Maybe he pulls a little hamstring. Maybe he pulls a hamstring. Maybe a little niggle. But I don't think there's like a proper injury that takes him out of the whole equation. Yeah. And I also think that tackle, that Richarlison tackle on Thiago, the one where the studs on the knee, like it was actually on the kneecap. Also after the whistle as well, by the way. Both of them after the whistle. By the way. I think again, I know the world works in funny ways, and that the world does work in funny ways. But those two, that Richarlison tackle, that Pickford tackle, how life could have been so very different. Because I think go on.
I hate to say it. If Liverpool signed a centre back,
same game, same game.
Because that was the summer where we signed Jota, Thiago, and Tsimikas, but we lost Lovren, right?
Yes, we shouldn't have sold Lovren without bringing in, because I remember when we sold Konate, when we signed Konate the summer after, everyone was like, well, why the fuck did we? Everyone was like,
we didn't sign Konate that summer because Konate has come back off a bad injury, and we wanted to see if he could have a year without getting bad injury.
But it wasn't so much Konate; it was the fact that now you want to get a centre back. Now you want to get your centre back.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay, go on, bro.
I was just going to say we sold one bozo and bought another. Nothing changed.
I think we agree on something.
We had Delicate Caleta car at the airport, and club didn't want him.
He's still at the airport now, I think.
How close did that thing?
No, he was a decent player back then, though.
How close was the Coletta card signing? Because I remember
he was at the airport.
Yeah, it's just Klopp said no to apparently.
Yeah, he was waiting for his Uber and Klopp cancelled.
Yeah, he was waiting for his Uber.
Was he actually waiting to say? Nah, I didn't hear we was waiting for his Uber. That's crazy.
Klopp cancelled the Uber. It's like, what's this? £6.99? No, shut up. We need that.
I remember we was linked to Botman, but a little bit. But
really and truly, what we should have done is we should have signed Botman in that January, and then we should have signed Konate still in the summer. And right now we're sitting there thinking, we're good for centre back.
I think we're good now.
If we had signed a centre back that summer where we sold Lovren, I think we go on to win the league. And the reason I say that is because we ended up playing Fabinho and Henderson as centre backs, which then took away from the rest of our midfield. If Fabinho and Henderson were still able to play in midfield, or even just one of them with Thiago, that period where we went on, was it 7 games at Anfield losing, or 6 games in a row losing at Anfield?
Please. It was a hard, bro. That's when I started YouTube. That's when I started YouTube.
Yeah, that was sticky.
I made my debut on Coppish.
Yeah, that was bad.
Wow.
Why the fuck would you, man? Why would you do that to me? Bro, I was a little man. Why would you do that to me?
You gotta test people in the hardest moments, innit? See if you really wanted this.
I think those are the games where I got banned off all the WhatsApp groups.
Bro, this guy said, Monts, if you want, you can come jump on Coppish, chill the guys, and we could. Is he mad? I think it was only one time. The thing is, I don't even know. I remember Drifty was there. Oh my days, bro. I don't even like you, bro. I thought you even did shit like that to me, bro.
Hold on, Jay. Am I not right in saying that was the first time we spoke on Coppish that season as well?
I can't remember. 2021, I spoke to you.
It might be. Well, look, just put it this way. Out of bad situations, good things came of it, right?
Yeah, 2021.
How we just about go out of there alive?
Yeah, I know. That was a rough
How about
season.
this? In fact, who even got us out alive? Who got us out alive? It was Thiago and Fabinho. It was the both of them coming back from injury, and we went on a mad one. I think he won 8 and drew 2.
Thiago was insane at the back.
In that run to the end of the season.
Insane. No, sorry, not Fab. Fab was amazing.
Fabinho as well was fantastic. And I think the front three found their form again as well, especially Mane and Firmino.
Well, also, it's not a
Everyone
coincidence.
forgets about how stinky Mane was as well. Everyone's memory goes.
It was Mane's worst season, wasn't it?
That was absolutely Mane's worst season.
Oh my
That
God!
was also
God
the season
forbid
when
Mohamed Salah
Everton
did
wanted to
that.
sell him.
God forbid Mohamed Salah did that.
Yeah,
God forbid Mohamed Salah. God forbid. But it's fine. Other players can have bad seasons. Mo Salah does. Mo Salah has 5 bad games, and it's just he's shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and without already. But Mane, if he's more likable, he's allowed to do everything. It's fine. He's allowed to have a whole shit season. It's crazy. Likability is a crazy thing in football.
What Thiago was better, Thiago with hair or Thiago with no hair?
With hair.
Thiago with hair. Oh, when he got his hairline back, he was a madman. But skinhead, skinhead Thiago. I'm talking like JT. You know the skinhead in like when people used to get the skinheads in like 2002, where it was no hairline and that it was just a skinhead, but you can see the outline of the hair. So like G.I. Jane type, G.I. Jane thing.
Careful, Will Smith.
I call it the Mad Max, the Alfie Gilchrist, the Mad Max thing. The Mad Max thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just speaking of G.I. Jane. Jesus.
If we're talking the Mad Max stream, you know when Thiago stepped on the pitch, when he stepped on the debut against Chelsea, when you come on at half time when he had 10 men, and he stepped on when I remember Thiago with those silver boots. Hey, he gave away a penalty.
After that second half performance, I genuinely thought we'd go the season unbeaten if Thiago stayed fit.
You know, when I might be thinking here, I thought that second half when he made his debut against Chelsea and that had the passing record, I thought it was the most overrated performance I've ever seen.
Nah,
people were gassing it up massively. People were gassing it up massively.
No, do you know what it was? Do you know what it was, Jamie? I don't even think so much. I'm gonna get to the super chat in a second, by the way. I don't think it was so much like the overall performance. It's just that when man stepped on, when he gave away a penalty. Do you know what it is? It's like, when you think quality, and then someone with real quality steps on the pitch. I think it was the golf. Because remember, Liverpool's midfield has always been very combative. It's always been so combative. So when we saw 10
men Chelsea and Lampard in charge that just sat back.
Yeah, but I'm saying, it wasn't just that game, by the way. Like, it was, I think it was the fact that it was more the eye test. It was more like everything. He just looked so much better than everyone else that we'd even seen in the midfield for Liverpool as well. Fuck Chelsea for a second. He looked so much better than everyone else.
Yeah,
even the little things.
Monch, you're throwing a luxury player into a Brexit midfield. He's going to look amazing. He's going to look amazing.
But this is, and that's what I mean.
I want to know though. I want to know because you seem to know a hell of a lot about him, by the way, about like games and stuff that he played. Because there's a lot of games that I didn't even know he was on the pitch. Like, okay, so he's had some amazing games, by the way.
He's had some
really average games.
Hey, be careful.
I know. What was the game? What was the game that he got injured in that kind of broke him? That because
every
he had an injury which just.
I'll be honest. There's two. There's a
lot of games.
What was that?
I think the Richarlison one definitely. I think that Richarlison one was a bad one. The knee injury. I do think that was a bad one.
Is the hip on it?
The hip's the one that done him in. Yeah, the hip's the one that done him in. So the conspiracy is that either he was doing too much jiggy in the bedroom, and it just popped out like Kevin Pritz Boateng. You know what I'm saying? Or was his a hamstring? I think his was a hamstring. Either way, it's either too much hip swivel in the bedroom, or that Thiago, or
you saying someone did their hamstring by banging their wife?
Yeah, Kevin Prince Boateng.
How'd you do that? What did
Obviously, thrusting too fucking hard. She said deeper. He didn't have any more. Probably, she probably said, I don't know. She probably said deeper, and he might not have had any more inches.
How is Kyle Walker not injured all the time?
Oh, I'm thinking that. Oh, I got in my head that he's got her in this position and he's running.
Oh,
with her.
Hey, whoa, yo,
he's got her like that and he's running with her. How do you do? Because you got to do. There's got to be some movement to do your hamstring. You know what I mean?
Big up Klopp-pedio for the super chat. He goes, Arsenal signing Eze and Calafiori. I'm so salty. Arsenal actually getting Eze.
The cloud for Look, the cauliflower stuff does my head in because no one knew about him 8 weeks ago.
Bro, man are calling him Calibatty. You know, man are out
They
here calling him
haven't-
Calibatty.
They haven't made a bid yet, by the way. They haven't made a bid yet.
Man are calling him Gally Fury. If he has a stinker, yeah,
it's curtain true.
it's
No,
curtain.
you know the first couple of games for Arsenal, his knees are going to go, and that's it for the season.
Hey.
That's how it goes with Arsenal.
I think he's
Big
going
up
to be
Mr. Link.
brilliant.
That's Mr. Link's thing, though.
I think he's a
Calibatty.
brilliant player as well.
Bro, Calibatty might be the
Cameron.
I think they'll sell Zinchenko when they get him, and that will upgrade their defense.
No,
They may actually have the best defense in the league next season.
Arsenal apparently got. I think I read somewhere they've got to sell their like youth players that will make full profit. So that's why they're trying to get rid of like Nketiahs and stuff like that. I believe.
Yeah, they'll sell Nketiah and they'll sell
Smith Rowe for sale now.
Because they got to sell. They got to sell quite a bit this summer, or they can't buy next year.
I do hear
I
it.
used to think he was a quality player.
Sorry, just before you move off the Thiago's topic,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
been
want to bring you
48
guys
minutes. I
back.
didn't want to spend this long on the king, but sorry, go on.
When we signed him back in 20,
I cried.
Endo, I promise you, I hate
cried.
Arsenal Football Club.
I cried. I cried.
When we signed him back in 2020, yeah,
I cried.
I just want you guys to picture this. We had Thiago, a fit and informed Hendo, Gini Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Naby, and Ox, and Curtis Jones was just coming through. We, in my opinion, had the absolute best variety of midfielders in the league, possibly Europe, and we were ready, all there to go to a 4-2-3-1. And Klopp, Linders, whoever were too stubborn to do it, and that held us back.
To be fair, Carl, I actually agree with you because even though we laugh at Naby could still kick ball when he was fit. Like
Back in
Naby
2020, remember? I think people forget.
Naby could still kick ball.
Naby was one of the most wanted midfielders in Europe when we got him.
Not just that. After we won the season, we won the league. Remember, after the lockdown, we played games after the lockdown.
Yeah.
Naby was our best player after that. Everyone thought
Yeah.
Naby had put the pass behind him, was about to kick on.
Yeah,
We
like,
could have
Naby
done a
was
double
kicking
pivot.
ball, bro.
And didn't we buy Naby a year before he arrived as well?
Yeah, we
Because-
gave him another year.
Because when we had the injuries, we tried to get him in January, didn't we?
People forget even Naby had a good run in the season where we was 2 games away from the quad.
Listen to the depth we had. We had Fabinho and Henderson, who could have been the 2 DMs, Wijnaldum and Gini as the other player in the pivot.
You say Wijnaldum and Gini. You mean Wijnaldum and Naby?
Wijnaldum and Thiago, sorry, and Naby as the other players in the pivot.
Yeah.
Firmino or Ox could have been in the 10, and you could have had
Ox.
Thiago.
Oh my days, we had Ox as well.
Jota and Origi were the 2 strikers. We
We're
had
one midfielder.
everything there.
The days about Nunez.
We're one midfielder.
Original style.
Yeah,
He played at Dortmund.
But no, but you don't need to remember though, even though Klopp was too stubborn to go to a 4-2-3-1 at that time, bro, when we won the league, we were still top in January after we had Fabinho and Gomez. So we had Fabinho and Henderson at centre back at one point. Like
Fabinho
we was hanging on for dear life because let's not forget the start of the COVID season, we was batting up teams. Like we was batting up everyone. And then obviously Van Dijk got injured.
We weren't once. We lost 7-2 to Villa.
No, okay, outside of the Villa game, bro, we were still batting up teams. We were still winning, bro. Look at the record. If you look at the record between then and January, we were still top of the league. We was top of the league, Cal. And yes, there wasn't a massive gap between us and City. There wasn't a massive gap. City had started poorly as well, as they do. City do start slow anyways. But I'm not even gonna go into what we should have done. Obviously, we waited till the end of the window. Kabak, Phillips, Reece Williams ended up being the only defenders we had. We know how it went in it. We should have got. All we needed to do was buy centre backs at the start of the window, and we waited till the end when the damage was already done.
He only wanted one centre back. This is the one thing I will always keep saying. Klopp only wanted Konate. Klopp really he made it point that he only wanted Konate, and we couldn't get him from Leipzig because in his contract he couldn't go if he was still in the Champions League.
Oh yeah,
And we drew them in the Champions League.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
4-2-3-1 was nasty. Buvac 4-2-3-1 was
Not just that.
with
Let's not
Shaqiri.
forget,
It was nasty. Oh,
we needed
oh,
we needed another attacker as well because Jota had got injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's just
Oh,
bad luck. It's
yeah,
bad luck in
Jota's
a way.
injury.
It is bad
Yeah,
luck in a way.
Yeah.
But I will say what Cal was saying a minute ago, though. Liverpool probably only one midfielder away from having that similar midfield now. With
I
that
mean,
depth.
if
that depth.
everyone's firing, but at that time, like when you deep
DM and we're cooking. Like
Yeah.
top DM
like
and we're
Endo,
cooking.
I agree with you. When we talk about that team between 2018 and 2021, yeah, we've actually thought there has been a regression in terms of just the quality of the team, and not just because Firmino was the system and Fabinho was as good as he was, and obviously you've got the rest of the Trent and Robbo being, Trent and Robbo as they were at that time. Like what Cal said, the dynamic we had in midfield. If you wanted to go, remember when Curtis Jones said, if you want to make it a dogfight, we'll make it a dogfight. If you want to go tiki-taka, we'll go tiki-taka in it. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely think, like what Cal said, we had almost every type of combination that you could go for. And I also believe the centre-back pairing of Gomez and Van Dijk, or you could go, we saw Fabinho and Matip bad up teams, bro.
Yeah,
Comfortable.
quality footballers. I will say one thing, though, once. Everyone told me that we have better midfielders now. People, look, everyone's very official.
We do have more technical midfielders. I'd say we have more and even that's a debate.
I don't even think they are more technical.
And this is the thing. People,
apart from McAllister, sorry.
A lot of Liverpool fans come at people like Henderson and Genie and Milner and these sort of midfielders, because they wanted more creative midfielders, more goal-scoring midfielders. Klopp went and got them all that, and our midfield was worse. He said it in an interview as well. I literally went and got what the fans wanted. I got the ballers that you all wanted, and it made our midfield worse. I think sometimes you need players like a Henderson or a Milner in your team. Every team needs them. That non-fashionable footballer who just does all the hard work, but to let the bigger players shine. And I think we miss that right now.
And that's what England miss.
Would you say though? But I also think there's a bit of misprofiling going on where, like, I feel like in that top 4-3-3, whether it was Buvac's one or Pep's one, not obviously Linda's, I generally think that Liverpool needed an engine, and I think people got kind of tired of us having workhorses in the midfield and the front three being as good as they were and only being effective from the wing backs. And obviously, essentially, that's why we bought Thiago in. That's why we bought Thiago in.
And Keita.
And we bought Naby. Naby. That was what that was for. And then realistically, when Naby came into the team, let's be honest, he started well. I remember the little outside of the boot pass he gives to Robertson and he plays the ball across. I think that his debut.
Against West Ham, yeah.
Against West Ham. But then as time went on,
St Andrews Townsend to the shop should have had one of the best assists that season against Palace, but Salah hit it over the bar.
I think his first 4 games, it looked like he'd been playing for us for years.
Yeah, but then as time went on,
sorry to cut you again, Mons. People forget this. Klopp started playing Naby as a left winger.
Yeah.
No, I know. He was playing out
that's
wide.
That's when Naby's form dropped off and then he got injured. Klopp was playing him as a left winger in a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. I mean, you got to remember as well, as I said, I'm kind of thinking, as I said, I'm just going to go back to what I was saying, Carlo. I just feel like the midfield had to stay as an engine. As much as we wanted eye test and we wanted something to wow us at times, we got that from the front three, but we wanted it from the midfield and the front three, especially because Man City kind of had that in both. They had a front three that maybe wasn't as good as ours on paper, but they had the midfield that was more technical, and even though their style was different, but the second we started adding ball players into this 4-3-3 rock and roll, it broke down. It did break down. Can I
challenge that though, Mons?
Go on.
It broke down because you're asking players to do a job which they shouldn't be doing.
And that's why I said misprofiling though. But that's why I said misprofiling.
Yes, I
Misprofiling-
I don't think the problem was buying the techie midfielder. I think the problem was not switching the formation because
Yeah, changing
if
the
you-
tactics.
yeah, it's formation tactics because if you switch the formation with these technical players, teams becomes more difficult for teams to know how to play against us. Because let's be real, everyone knew, right? You let the ball come into the box because Trent and Robbo are going to cross it. You're not going to be able to stop the cross all game. Just make sure you get your big centre backs on Mane and Salah, and or Mane and Bobby, because Salah's not going to win much in the air. So that was one thing. So if you actually switch to a 4-2-3-1, it varies your play because you can go through the 10. Jay, I think you said it. When we played 4-2-3-1 in 18-19, some of the best performances we've ever had under Klopp.
It was crazy.
Like when he was
crazy.
playing on the right, Salah was playing through the middle, and Bobby was in the 10.
We were saying
Bobby was cooking.
who batch 4-2-3-1 was fucked. It was fucked.
That's the best football we've ever played.
So it's like
even Salah up top. Salah was up top in some of those as well. To be fair,
yeah,
it was really
think,
weird,
again,
that.
think about it. We would have had Origi and Jota to be the 2 strikers, Bobby and Ox to be the 2 10s, Shaqiri and Salah to be the 2 right wingers. All we needed was one more to deputise for Mane.
Mm.
Like
by
we
the way,
had,
big up,
And that's
that
just
squad
domination.
had
That's
everything.
just pure domination.
big up Kloppinho, by the way. He said, "I can't believe he paid 70 million for Szoboszlai. Guys, arse, bro. Bro,
Wait till
yeah,
next season, mate.
he
Wait
is
till next
arse.
season.
He is arse and cheeks right now, though. He has not convinced me, but
He's
got
got a new girl
another
now,
year.
hasn't he? He's got a new girl now, so he's got.
Has he got a new girl? He better,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, he's happy
Even
for
I
it.
looked at him at Hungary. Yeah, even for Hungary, he's a bit crap, man. I'll be honest, but we'll have to see. Hopefully, it's just a bad vein of form, and what I'm seeing is to be proved wrong. I'm sorry, came out sub. Yeah, Cal.
First 4 months, mate, he was our best player.
Say that again.
First 4 months of the season, he was our best player.
First 8 games. That's
probably about that.
No, first 8 games is 2 months max.
I can't say too much because I need to see him step up and prove. So,
do you know what I thought you was gonna say? Cal, I'm so sorry. I thought you said I can't say too much because I want to see my family. I don't. I thought you was gonna say that.
No. I can't bait you up like that much on screen. You know what I mean?
I haven't got you to gunpoint, Cal.
Do you know what Szoboszlai is playing? You know what Szoboszlai is playing like? Szoboszlai is playing like Bellingham. Like Jude Bellingham plays for England.
Yeah.
That's how Szoboszlai is playing for Liverpool, how Jude Bellingham's playing for England. Exactly the same. No
Szoboszlai ain't even that tidy on the ball, man.
And that Jude Bellingham that's playing for England that no one rates would have been the Jude Bellingham you would have seen at Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, bro. Shaqiri, Firmino, Mane, Salah. The dynamic.
Yeah, with Shaqiri, I don't know. Klopp didn't like Shaqiri, did he?
Shaqiri was a bad man. Bad man, bro.
Signed him from Stoke.
What can Wifer do that Trent can't? Serious question. The one that signed for Brighton, I'm guessing.
Don't give me on this Wifer shit. No, every Liverpool fan said we stop buying players from the Dutch league because they ain't good enough. As soon as a Dutch player goes to a team that ain't Liverpool, everyone's moaning. It's mad. I don't get it.
Wifer doesn't move me.
And the fact of the matter is 30 million. If Liverpool wanted him, they would have got him.
Yeah, we would have got him.
Exactly. So big up the membership there.
And if you believe the media by saying that we were scrambling to sign him, that's bull, because they interviewed the manager slot and he said, "No, I never spoke to him. Don't want him." Nobody knows who we're getting. Nobody knows.
But by the way, guys, there is 219 people in the house right now.
Sweet.
And we're actually only sitting on 76 likes. Cal.
Get that up.
Cal, you want to explain to the people what they need to do?
Please, guys, hit the like button. Again, we've said this, whether you're watching Jay's stream, this stream, K-Mac, myself, it is free to hit the like button, guys. And it really helps the channels to grow. I don't think that's a lot to ask. I've got to be real. It's very easy. Just tap a button, guys.
I think it's like
there's some lazy motherfuckers around here. Let's face it. Hit the like button. It don't take a second. It's free to do. Hurry up.
Single channel I watch, I hit the
hurry
like
up
straight away.
Hurry up. Hit that like button. It's a fun. It's free. It costs you nothing. Stop being lazy. Get your hand off your dick and hit the like button. Simple.
I really hope they're not.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at us. I mean,
If you want to hear more jokes from Jamie, hit the like button.
Oh my god. I mean, I must say a bunch of Urzels. Oh my god.
Have you seen how ripped he is now?
Yeah,
he's on that, bro.
He's on that
Him
Fernando
and
Torres.
Torres. Yeah, him and Torres have just on
You
the
do-
bodybuilding thing. It's crazy.
you do know it's supplements and
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
can't start getting that big at that age naturally.
Wait, Saka, man said transfers make me hard. Wait, what? Nah.
If you're a Liverpool fan, you gotta be flaccid. That's all I'm
This
going
is
to
this is 3-6 man after
Made a
dark.
stream for you.
flaccid Liverpool, man. That's what our emblem. That's what our get rid of the live bird.
Oh my god.
Just get rid of the live bird. Just put a flaccid cock there. That's all you need.
Oh my god. Jen, you guys are I don't know. I don't know. You
Flaccid
guys,
Liverpool, man. Flaccid.
I don't know anymore with you, man. What was he just saying? Yeah, listen, obviously there's a lot of reminiscing going on there. Thanks. Cal, what I want to ask is that was such a beautiful speech about the like button. How comes you couldn't do that for Thiago?
I thought I gave a good speech about Thiago. I said everything that I thought was expected of me.
It's
Yeah,
because
give
he's
it-
not getting paid 225 bags a week.
I thought it-
Give it
I thought it- I
I'd
thought it
say
perfect,
give
Cal.
it-
I thought perfect.
give it 10 minutes. And if there's no prop in 10 minutes, yeah, it's fine. No. Matt and Drift will take over the channel. It's fine. Yeah. All right, cool. Take care, bye. Bye. Yeah.
Matt and
so
Drift, for all I know, Matt and Drift probably got a hit out of me as well. This rate is going to be like an episode of EastEnders. You actually did get Cal.
I feel like I played. Do you know what? As an actor, though, guys, I'm sorry, off topic, away from football. I think I play a really good psychopath. Like, if I actually tried, like actual.
Yeah, like
really
I said, that
crazy-
laugh. That laugh wasn't.
Hey, that was my normal. That was a normal laugh.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry, mate.
You want
Okay.
psychopath?
It was a psychopath.
You want psychopath? Yeah, I'm right here.
Like they just keep getting me to play all these 17 to 21. Bro, my acting age is 17, bro.
It's because you
Come
look
on,
about
give me a psychopath.
embrace
one.
it, bro.
Let me play the black
Oh,
version. Let me be
17.
the first black. Let me give the first black Joker a run. Why can't that happen? Fuck me.
You got to be
Ah.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Muji AFC. He goes, big up lads, huge window, but I really hope Arsenal don't sell Emil Smith Rowe. For me, Vieira gone over him, no question. Oh, that Portuguese eyelash. I think he benches bamboo sticks.
You said a Portuguese eyelash.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, bro, because he's gone with the wind, bro.
yeah.
Oh, man.
He's
He's
gone
a
with
win.
the wind, bro. Come on, man.
Do you remember when? Yeah, exactly, Mr. Link. Do you remember when Liverpool fans were going nuts that we didn't buy him when he went to Arsenal?
I remember, bro. I was one of them. I was thinking he looked good.
So
He looks proper good.
This
I
is
was
the
one of them.
problem
I
with looking at
drank the Kool-Aid.
relations. And
I
Miguel,
drank the Kool-Aid, innit?
and do you remember? Is it Sal when he went to Chelsea?
Oh yes,
I
let me
never wanted him.
And Liverpool
I
fans were
never
going,
wanted him.
why have we let him go to Chelsea? It would have been perfect for us. And
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
horrific for Chelsea.
he had the
was
athleticism of an yeah,
bro. I remember his debut. I tuned in just to watch his debut and go, oh, just because I was thinking, oh, why have we not got such a it's a loan? Like, how have we not gone in for that? This guy was ass. He was ass.
He had the athleticism
Horrible,
of an asthmatic horse. He was terrible.
bro. He was horrid in it. He was horrid, man. But yeah, guys, let's obviously move on to Adeyemi and Bremer are like the latest whispers.
Bring him.
We have to speak about it. I'm not someone who's watched a lot of Bremer for Juventus, but I've seen a couple games in the champs. When he was coming through at Torino, heard of him then before he got his move, obviously. But again, it wasn't something I paid too much attention to. Has anyone actually watched him properly? And what are the general opinions for the chat as well? Big up the super chatters and everyone in the chat as well. Big up Trimless Schooner, Mr. Lincoln Co. Get you lot just dropping your opinions here because I educate me.
Bremer sounds like a proper. Sounds like a player Liverpool have bought a few years ago under this.
He's 27, by the way. He is 27.
Well, that's all right.
Did they sign him from the German league? Top of my head. Did they sign him from? Did Juve sign him from a German team?
No, they signed him from Torino. He was at Torino for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if we sign him, if we sign Bremer, then Juventus will sign Calafiore. So I suppose.
No,
that's
apparently Bologna aren't willing to deal with you, bro.
No, they said fuck them. Yeah, they took motto and they're like, nah.
They're not going to sell him then.
Adeyemi reminds me of a Jurgen Klopp signing as a winger.
100%.
I don't think I like Adeyemi, but in a I don't know now. I'm going to. I need to say something. I need to say something on this platform. I'm going to say it right now. So everyone knows my sort of love of hate affair with Luis Diaz. Yeah, everyone knows my love and hate affair with Luis Diaz. I'm going to go back on everything I've said. I think Liverpool should keep Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz as Liverpool's 2 left wingers next season because I think that's the best 2 left wingers in the Premier League as a combination. You got two different player types. You got Gakpo, who's the direct winger, who will get the crosses and the goals and is more direct with his play. And you got Luis Diaz, who's more technical and can take players on and create space. I think they're the 2 best options in the Premier League on the left-hand side for any team. And we should keep both of them. So, yeah, I've gone soft in my old age.
I can explain what's happened here.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I thought you liked Diaz and Gakpo.
I can literally explain what's happened here. Drifty found your address, Jay, right?
Now, me and Drifty are friends. We're good. I mean, that's love.
Yeah, that's love. Drifty found your address.
I've been doing a lot of videos with Drifty lately.
Yeah, I know. He found your address. You left. You didn't switch off VPN once. He found your IP address. He tracked it back.
I will say,
I get. He knows Ryan as well.
I will say, Gakpo is my starting left winger though out of the 2.
Somebody smell like shit.
Monts, don't you like him?
Gakpo's mine as well.
Don't you like him? Don't you like him?
Gakpo's mine. I think Gakpo's a bagsman.
What would you say, Jamie?
Don't you like either of them?
How about this? Yeah, I say it every week that the Diaz slander's over. We overdo it. Can we vouch? I say this all the time. Like the Luis Diaz slander is way overdone.
So why did you play the videos when I backed him then?
I just don't like you. I don't like you.
The thing about Diaz is,
I'm joking.
The thing about Diaz as well is if you're looking at the way Slot plays, it's different to what Jurgen plays. Well, I hope so. And he won't expect his wingers to be like forwards and score 15, 20 goals.
He will expect them to get assists though, and Diaz doesn't really do that.
But he never gets a chance to go down the line. Like because he has to go inside.
Look, I really rate Diaz in terms of.
I think he will get the best out of Diaz and Gakpo. I just feel like he will, like with the way he plays. I mean, it's what we're going to see anyway, isn't it? Like he's not. It's not going to be Diaz plays every single game and nobody else gets a sniff. It's not going to be like that.
It's going to be hard. The way Gakpo plays on his left-hand side, and even when he went over there for Liverpool, he was, you could see the difference. He's more direct. He goes straight for goal. He crosses. He gets a goal. He's better in that way than Luis Diaz is. Luis Diaz is very good at creating opportunities for everyone else with the space he makes by taking players on with his dribbling and technical ability. So you've got 2 different kinds of left wingers there at the football club. that will bring you different problems to the opposition. I just sit there and think now, who we go get that's better, that's not going to cost a shitload of money. So you might as well keep both of them, unless there's a massive upgrade there. And no one's buying Musiala in this day and age for 150 million. So you just keep both of them.
I know it's going to be
And
unpopular.
no
what
one's
I
buying
say.
Diaz. No one's buying Diaz either.
No, exactly.
Like,
If we sold Diaz, I'd be all right with it being Gakpo and Szoboszlai as the left wingers for one season.
oh, I would as well, mate.
Yeah, I hear that.
100%.
I think if anyone's going to go, it is going to be Diaz.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if anyone's going to pay the money Liverpool want.
That's it.
And the reason I say that, if Nunez or Jota is going to be playing and we want creativity from the wings, the creativity is going to come from Salah just being what Salah does, but we're going to need someone who's crossing the ball regularly from the other side, and I think that comes from Gakpo or Szoboszlai. Diaz is not a crosser of the ball.
No, that's the only thing.
I mean, you just look at some of those crosses that Szoboszlai put in for Hungary. Like, unfortunately, they didn't have any strikers that could put the ball in the onion bag. Otherwise, they probably had scored a lot more goals. And if you're putting Nunez or Jota in there, or even Salah coming in, and maybe a midfielder breaking in, then you got goals. Right.
I think you have Szoboszlai and Gakpo as your left wingers. I think you have McAllister, Elliott, and Carvalho as your 3-10s. I think you have, for me, you got Trent, Jones, and Gravenberch as your controlling midfielder in the pivot. You've got Bajcetic, Morton, or Endo, depending on who you want it, or maybe loan Bajcetic, Morton, and Endo, and a new DM. And I think you go for, and I think Salah needs competition.
And that's probably why we are linked with a few of the right-siders.
Yeah, we're linked to a lot of right-side wingers now, aren't we? So
we
I think Edison's close, by the way. I think Edison's close.
Well, from Atalanta.
Yeah, that's popped up again. Edison now. He started popping up again in the media.
I think we'll buy all our players in August. I think all our players come up in August.
I mean, he pretty much said it, didn't he? Like, the players that we'll get, if we get any, they'll be in August. The thing is, though, it's like, it's a really odd situation. It's like, we finished third. We were right at the top of the league all the way to the end of the season in all the competitions. We just fell off in the space of like 2 weeks, and then we were out of everything. And
we did ride our luck.
Sack our manager. No, but we didn't sack our manager. Like, our manager left with a good team. That doesn't happen anywhere. Like, managers leave because the team's gone crap and they're losing loads of games and they get sacked. It's just an odd situation. So we could literally come in and go, you know what, don't need to change anything. Give him another year and then I'll look at it. So it's just weird. Like, it is weird.
Listen, I love the idea of Anthony Gordon being linked and whatnot and taking him to the fire pit, getting his head turned, wanting Liverpool to them to come home. Listen, I'm all here for it. I'm very confident with Cody Gakpo if he plays predominantly as a left winger. And I think Diaz, I still think Diaz, as I said, people talk about Nico Williams and we talk about the wingers in the market. The left winger market is dross. I agree. It is dross at the moment. And I think I wouldn't even say it's dross, that just the level has dropped. So when we're looking at a winger that's better than Diaz, unless they're offering, like, what winger brings in brilliant numbers but is actually a better footballer than Luis Diaz?
Cover.
Okay. Any more?
Rafael Leao brings in better numbers. I'm not that high. No, he brings in better numbers. I'm not high off Leao. Like, I'm not one of these people that
like Nico Williams is a good baller as well, but Nico Williams is not a numbers guy. Not numbers guy.
No, Anthony Gordon is another one who gets better numbers than the.
But Anthony Gordon for me right now is the best left winger in the Premier League.
I think if Cody Gakpo played the whole season at left wing, he'd be far better.
All right, so go on, guys. Who you taking on? Who you starting? Cody Gakpo or Luis Diaz for next season on the slot? I'm starting Gakpo. But
I'm starting Gakpo. He's more direct. And the thing with Cody, right? And this is the thing. Cody, you know what he's going to do. So if you're a striker and you're playing with Cody week in, week out, you know what Cody's going to do. So you can set yourself better in the box as a striker. So you know what Cody's going to do. With Luis Diaz, you don't know what Diaz is going to do. So it must be more difficult for a striker to play with someone like Luis Diaz because he's more of a maverick. You know, he can hold the ball too long. He can give it away. He can not hold it when he's meant to hold it. You know, that's just his game. So if I'm a striker, I'd rather play with Cody as a left winger than Luis Diaz, just for the fact that I know what I'm going to get from him. If that makes sense.
I think it depends on the opposition. And the reason I say that, against physical teams or teams like an Arsenal or Man City, I'd actually go Luis Diaz. I think Gakpo gets found out in some of the physical games and against fullbacks who are willing to be aggressive.
So you would rather rotate them. You don't want to make a choice between the two. You'd rather kind of rotate them then? You'd rather
That's
rotate
all
them.
right. Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
fine. You know what?
Like, for example,
That's going to do us better.
I've seen
That's going to
Gakpo.
do us better.
I've seen Gakpo up against physical teams or teams that are willing to have a go at him or be aggressive, and he goes into his shell. Diaz doesn't.
That's gonna make or break how Liverpool continue as well under a new manager, is the fact that he will pick players for certain games. Because how many times do we see the same players over and over again, and you're like, we need a different guy for this game, and that's what we need, and we've got the squad for it. We've got the squad for it.
I am shocked how much Diaz kept playing left wing when he was burnt out as well, and he kept playing him, and it looked like he was shattered. You know,
but in that same period,
season,
Gakpo was playing
flogged him
out the place.
Well, he never got a chance to play left wing, though, did he? That's the only problem.
No, but even when he played, he was just terrible.
I don't know. He always scored when he played. That's the only problem. Gakpo's got a bit of the Salah's about him in a way. You know, because Salah's direct and he can get a goal and assist, but he can look terrible at the same time. Where Cody can do that on the left-hand side a little way. You know, he can look terrible, look like he's not in the game, but he gets a goal or assist out of nothing. I think Cody has got a bit of that about his game, so I agree with that. You know, Diaz is more energy, 90 minutes. You see him a lot. So I think it's a good choice between the two, though. You've got Gakpo for a certain game, you've got Diaz for a certain game. And it keeps defenders thinking.
I need to see Gakpo do it over a sustained period in the Prem, because I think his Euros, I think everyone's going automatically, oh, he's the guy now. And I'm like, he's been at the club for a year and a half. And even when he has played left wing, he's like, there's been many times he's played left wing and you're like, what's going on there? He's ghosted.
There's not been many times, Cal. There's not. He really hasn't played left wing much.
I think people will be surprised how many times he's actually played left wing.
I think you'd be surprised how many times he's actually played a game. Like, seriously, he's always a bit part player. He's always a sub, or he's always been dragged off.
Yeah.
Just give him time. It's a bit like Shimikas, if I'm honest. Like, you're really not going to know how good this guy is if you don't give him half a season. Like, look. We never thought Keller would be as good as he was last season. We just didn't. But you gave him the time and you gave him the games, and you sat there going, whoa, we've got a really, really good goalkeeper on our hands here. We could have exactly the same with the left back and also with the left winger, but we just haven't given him the time. And unfortunately, that's because the manager was never that guy who would do that with players. You know, he had his favourites and he had his starting 11, and that's fine. But you're just not going to know with players unless you play them more.
So last season,
needs a chance.
Last season, Cody Gakpo played 5 games as a central midfielder, 2 games as an attacking midfielder. He played 7 games.
14 left wing.
Yeah, he played 7 games as a right winger and 27 games as a centre forward and 12 games as a left winger.
How many goals did he get at left wing?
5.
Since he's been at Liverpool,
I don't think he scored.
Since he's been at Liverpool, he's played 14 games in total as a left winger, and he scored 3 goals and got 3 assists. Okay. As a centre forward, he's played 49 games, got 18 goals, 6 assists.
That's not even that. That's not horrible, by the way. That's not a horrible record for somebody done that.
So he's overall. So yeah. So last season, Cody Gakpo got 16 goals and 6 assists, and he played 3,000 minutes, which means he played a lot. He
got us to the final, didn't he? of the cup.
Let me
Through his
check on
goals.
Lewis. It's just an interesting one. I think Cody has got that Salah thing about him where he can look really crap, but he grabs a goal or assist. You know what I mean?
I disagree. I think he's quite tidy. But if we're just to kind of go back to the whole Bremer and Adeyemi thing, so is no one? I look at Adeyemi and for me, I'd go no thanks. That's me personally, not because I think he's a bad player.
I agree.
Hasn't he? Didn't he get like 4 goals last season or something? Like,
He got
his,
3
I don't
goals.
think
One
I
his
still think he's a good
GA's
player.
pretty dreadful. Like, he's
I
fast,
So in comparison,
but
in
Ben Doak's
comparison.
fast.
So I've got Luis
think
Diaz.
Adeyemi's one of the-
I've got Diaz's
Go on, bro.
stats from last season as well. So Luis Diaz last season played 48 games at left wing. 1 game as a centre forward and 2 games at right wing. He played the same amount of games as Cody Gakpo, and he got 13 goals and 5 assists, and he played 615 more minutes.
He played in his natural position the whole time.
So it is. Cody's just more.
I hate
He's
to be
more
that guy.
effective.
Though. How many goals did Cody get in the Europa?
4.
I'll have a look.
Like
I'll have a look.
Diaz. 4 in the Carabao, 4 in Europa.
Yeah, Diaz got 4 in Europa and 4 in the. Cody Gakpo got 4. Sorry, 4 in Europa, 4 in the League Cup. Diaz got 3 in Europa and 1 in the League Cup. He got 8 Premier League goals. Cody Gakpo got 8 Premier League goals. Cody Gakpo got 5 assists.
They have the same Prem goals is nuts.
They have exactly the same Prem goals and exactly the same assists.
You know that's crazy.
But Luis Diaz played 48 games at left wing, and Gakpo played 12
in the league.
Yeah,
no comps. No.
In all comps.
The biggest thing to take from it is Jürgen actually said, like I mishandled Gakpo. Like I played him in the wrong position. Like he literally said it. Like,
yeah, to his face. To his face.
To his face. Like thanks for that, boss.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I'm all right both of them staying because they do bring you something different. As I said, Gakpo's more direct, and Diaz can bring you that maverick side of his game. You know, I think both
of them are brilliant backups. I don't think either of them scream Liverpool. I'm going to help you win a league or Champions League.
I feel like it's harsh to say that about Gakpo, but it's warranted to say that about Diaz. I think, as I said, for me, the Diaz slander is so overdone. I think it's just the end product has been so bad in key moments. It's the horror misses that we've had to deal with. And I feel the same way with Nunez. I think Nunez should be a backup for Liverpool. I still don't think Nunez is good enough for the badge.
You don't want to hear my Darwin thing right now.
Bro, I think Darwin, do you know what it is? I'm not even saying Darwin can't cook under slot. He might cook under slot. We don't know. But at this moment, from what I'm seeing from Darwin, if we're going for the league, no thank you, not my number 9. You might know this. You might know this is my.
I get you. Would you say
he should be a rotational player for me? That's my.
Would you say Darwin Nunez is the most informed striker in the world at the moment?
The most what?
Informed striker in the world at the moment.
No,
not best, informed. Look at his goals and games for Uruguay since. If you look at the international tournaments, look at all the strikers at the Euros. Look at the strikers in the Copper.
Is he he's like a sweet corn in a pile of shit.
So what I'm saying is, in form-wise,
doesn't get broken down.
Darwin Nunez is arguably the best informed striker in the world at the moment.
Just a sweet corn in a pile of shit, in my opinion.
But how many more strikers are in better form at the moment?
Gakpo's on 3 goals, isn't he?
But he's not a striker, is he? I'm not doing this as an argument.
Striker-wise.
I'm saying as a striker.
How many games are we basing this off? 5 games though, Jay, bro?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying because we've only got international football.
Larito Martinez. I think he's on some good form.
Yeah, I'm just talking form. That's all.
But I say the name
I'm talking form. So what I'm saying is basically, if Diaz can carry this form, if Darwin can carry this form over and carry the form going, then I want him to score goals. I think all of us want him to score goals.
I've been wanting him to score goals for fucking 2 years.
And I just want him to carry on. I want him to carry on. He will be, and rightly so, he will be the number 9 for Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you say rightly so though, Jay? When we got a Jota there,
because Jota's not available. He's not trustworthy. He got injured at the Euros as well.
No, I hear
He's
that,
just
but
not. He
I
gets
don't
injured
think
in training.
I don't think Darwin's trustworthy when he plays though.
And Darwin, right? This is what I want Darwin to do. I think Klopp fucked him up a little bit. I think Darwin was better in his first season than he was last season because
no, Darwin was better this season than last year.
I don't want Darwin to link play. I'm sick of all strikers linking play. I don't need him to. Just run off the shoulder, get the ball to him. His movement in the box is actually really good. That is one thing I think a lot of people actually do say about him. His movement in the box is actually really good. Just play more direct to him. You know, stop asking him to link play. Stop asking him to play with his back to goal like Bobby Firmino linking play.
But he's had enough chances to score loads. So for me, it's not about playing style with him because he gets so many chances this is the debate I've had with people who like when Slot comes in, he's going to cook. I'm like, he's had so many chances. It's not about the movement. It's not about the lack of chances. It's not about any of that stuff. If we were talking about Højlund, for example, those are the things you'd say. You'd be like, is he getting enough chances at Man United? Do they create enough for him? Does he have enough players around him?
Højlund's crap though, but he's a pile of shit as well.
I don't think he's crap. He's not better than Nunez.
He's a pile of shit, bro. He's a pile of shit.
I don't think Nunez is all that bad.
He feeds off scraps.
I actually think that I've said this many times. I do think Liverpool's attack looks better when Darwin plays in it.
It does, but like looking better and producing no results or not enough results. Listen, if we want to go and finish top 4 next season, Darwin's your guy. If you're going for the title, Darwin's not your guy. He can play in the rotational games and start some games in the Premier League on rotation.
Jota's not your guy either.
Darwin will not help you win a Premier. He's not going to do enough.
Jay's right. Jota won't either because of the injuries. Hence why.
But I said 60 million and Jota's gone in a heartbeat. Selling him. I'm selling his clock. I'm sorry. People don't want to hear it. When's he been fit? When's he pulled through?
I'll go say now.
Thiago. Talk about the guy who's supposedly the best finisher in the team.
Darwin
never
Nunez
there.
Darwin Nunez get 20 plus Premier League goals next season.
I believe when I see it, Joe, bro.
I just think he will.
The biggest issue, okay, and look, I kind of agree with everything you say, everybody really, to a certain extent, but the biggest issue is relationships with Liverpool. Diaz didn't have a relationship with Robbo, so he had no relationship with his left back. He never got one with Tsimikas. Okay, and you could tell that Robbo and Diaz didn't have a relationship because he never bombed on past him, and they never really had that connection, which is what Mane had all the time with his player next to him. So that doesn't help Diaz. Then you've got Gakpo and Jota have a relationship. Watch them play together. They play some great football together. Nunez and Gakpo have a good relationship. Watch them play together. So I think working on those relationships is going to help us more going forward. And just keeping players away from doing jobs that they don't need to do is really going to help as well, because it's going to help with keeping the players fit, not overworking them, and making sure they're in the right positions all the time. And that's the problem. Nunez got too involved in everything because that's where Bobby was. And we always had a striker dropping into midfield because that's just the way Jurgen played. That needs to stop because I don't think Nunez can do that and be at the optimal place at the right time to be able to score those finishes. Maybe if he had one more touch, maybe if he had one more breath, maybe if he stepped a little bit further back, then he might be in a better position to score. Or maybe it's just crap. I don't know.
I agree with you. And
we have to give them a chance next season.
Ben says it in the chat. He's saying about relationships. Sort of logic. Martinelli was bad because he had no relationship with Rice. That's what Ben's saying in the chat. But if you actually look at it, Martinelli's best relationship he had on the pitch was with Xhaka. When he used to get them balls and pass them out quickly out to Martinelli. That's why Martinelli was so good last season.
I just think I just think
He plays on the bench. He plays on
I
the
think
bench.
Martinelli got found out last season because teams were doubling up on him.
Yeah.
Didn't
Also,
happen in
He's a
Xhaka
limited
weren't
winger,
there.
and he's a limited
Xhaka
winger.
weren't there.
Maddie says,
Like-
Monts, what are you going to say when Nunez bangs this upcoming season? Probably is Klopp. He made Thiago look shit. Thiago didn't look shit, but I understand it. Gakpo playing every position, but his natural position. Nunez playing indirect versus direct. I disagree with the last bit. Bro, you lot have been telling me what you're gonna say when Nunez bangs this season. Didn't bang. Last season, start of last season. Oh yeah, the second season is when Nunez blasts off. Didn't happen in the way we. How many years? How long are we gonna be calling man raw for? Raw is another way of calling someone shit. Yeah,
Like,
it's another word for shit.
I hear people saying like Klopp never coached Nunez, and Klopp can't put the ball in the net for Nunez.
Yeah, it's true.
Like again,
I've
are we
always said it's a
forgetting
mental
the
thing.
type of
Big
chances
misses.
he's missing,
Big
guys?
misses. Yeah.
He's not. If he was getting no chances created from or limited chances, or I'd get it. I'd be like, you know what? Once he gets chances, he'll score. I'm seeing him in front of goal, 1-on-1, and missing at a phenomenal rate. He's missing more than he's scoring. That's not on Klopp. That's not on coaching. You're just not clinical in front of goal. And that's cool.
How? If Nunez plays for any other club, we'd be calling him a fucking scrub, bro.
But here's the thing. I don't think he's a scrub. He's not a scrub. But
No, he's not. He's not. Okay, well, he's not a total scrub. There's a player in there, but there's a player in me. If I had the right fucking training, but no, my point is, he can do certain things. But when your best attributes are physical, because let's be honest, when we talk about Nunez's attributes, no one talks about anything he does with the football. No one talks about that. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, no, I don't want him to be Bobby Firmino. I don't need him to be Bobby Firmino. I just need him, even if he was 15 to 20% more clinical, yeah, I'd have the conversation and say, you know what, guys, I've got it wrong. But so far, I've been proved right. I don't want to be proved right. I want Darwin Nunez to blast off and be the best striker in the world and give someone like Haaland a run for his money. But the man misses, like what Cal said, the misses are borderline unforgivable. Unforgivable at key moments. So if we're just going for top four, start him. Give him all the game time you want. But if you want to win the best trophies, he is not your guy to rely on. Tell me I'm lying. Someone disagree with me, the floor is open.
So do you think Salah's going to get played up front?
I don't think he will. I think that's a different conversation. That's another conversation.
Darwin will be the number 9. If you don't play Darwin as the number 9, Liverpool got no pace. So Darwin will be the number 9. I
genuinely believe we could be sitting here in a year's time going,
oh, big facts. Sean, big facts.
Slot's either been a genius because of Nunez banging goals, or we could be sitting there saying Slot's got one more season or 6 months to prove himself. I think Nunez is that type of player where he could be a player that says the manager's phenomenal because he gets a bag of goals and we bring a bag of games and trophies, or we could be sitting there in a year's time going, why the hell was Nunez playing so much when we had other options?
Oh, by the way, I agree with everyone. By the way, I don't.
And here's the thing: what you're saying, I hear, Jay, in terms of him scoring goals, but even for Uruguay, the rate of chances he misses is crazy as well. Yeah, and again, no disrespect. When I watch the goals he scored for Uruguay, he's not scoring goals that you think, all right, no goalkeeper saved that. He's scoring goals where you think, oh, a better goalkeeper saves that.
Yeah, let's answer that, by the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but Mateta got a lot of goals in a little.
No, he's better than Mateta. He's better than
Mateta. Mateta's goals all came in a small area of time.
He's better than Mateta.
Darwin goals not.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know the difference as well? I totally agree with what you said as well, Cal. But you want to know the difference? We've got a director of football now, and
how's that going to help Darwin score, bro?
But we already know Nunez isn't their guy because they already came out and said they wanted Nkunku. So Nunez knows he's on borrowed time, and if he doesn't start clicking, they'll just sell him or they'll loan him. I mean, Jose Mourinho wants him.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna go there. The players
No, but
also got to want to
he
go.
could be out on loan in the middle of the season. Like he could last till January. If he doesn't click, he could be gone at January.
If Nunez doesn't leave in the summer, he's staying for the whole season. Because for us to lose Nunez in January, even if he's not being clinical, for us to lose him in January means we have to get a replacement in. And notoriously, buying a striker in January is one of the toughest things you can do.
What Liverpool got to do?
We got Suarez in January, didn't we?
What Liverpool got to do? Have a bit of bottle.
12 years ago, brother.
Liverpool got to make Darwin the focal point. That's what they got to do. You got to have a bit of bottle and just make Darwin the focal point.
All right, Jay. Again, I'm not even just rebuttaling you for the sake of it, though. When you think of a striker who's a focal point, though, you think that striker's got good touch, can bring others into play, smart on the ball, knows how to beat the offside trap, good finisher.
Can't do any of them.
With all due respect to Darwin, he's not that type of guy.
I think he is. I think it's all mental with Darwin. I think what he's going to do, he's already said it. He's going to bring a psychologist in for Darwin. Did you read about the Ollie Watkins stuff? So Ollie Watkins was going through a hard time in front of goal. And like he was saying, he didn't know why, because he had all the attributes. He was struggling. And he got a psychologist in. And he talks to that psychologist every match day before he goes out there. And it's helped him with his game. Because he had all the physical attributes, but he couldn't understand why he couldn't be finishing things off. So when he got a psychologist to help him through, I think that's what Liverpool got to do with Darwin. I think that's exactly the same thing they got to do with Darwin.
What's interesting there as well, Slot has actually said that he's spoken to Nunez already.
Yeah, he's a player.
I don't think Nunez suffers from a lack of confidence in front of goal. Hence, case in point, the goal he scored against Brentford. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't even on the goal scoring run when he scored that goal. He's confident in front of goal. His execution is the issue. I don't think it's a confidence thing. His execution and his decision making in front of goal are the issues. I don't think a psychologist helps that.
Honestly, with the super chat says, big up yourself, bro. He says Darwin's whole career has been at his best as a left-sided attacker, and for Uruguay, they look to get the ball to him quicker than Liverpool do. Big up Mr. Link for the super chat as well, my boy. He goes, Jota, Salah, and Curtis Jones had worse misses.
So, can I debunk that? With all due respect to Mr. Link, Curtis Jones had one bad miss all season. It was a horror, but it was one bad miss all season. Who are the others on there?
I think Diaz has got a point with
Diaz missed some bloody.
Diaz's misses were horrific as well.
Were they worse than going around the goalkeeper and still hitting the post?
No. If you're talking throughout the season, Darwin has got the most misses in it.
No, you know that one hitting the post.
He's also got the worst. Are we forgetting when the ball's been played across the box and he doesn't even hit the target?
Yeah, remember the one on the line? Remember the one on the line and it went over the bar and it was an open goal?
Haaland did. By the way, Haaland did exactly the same thing twice last season.
I hear it, Jay, but Haaland also was top goal scorer in the league and had 3 months out.
No, I've watched Mbappe this Euros miss chance after chance after chance as well.
But these guys miss chance after chance. But again,
and score low.
Haaland is scoring more and is still at an alarming rate amongst these misses.
Yeah, because he plays in a shit league.
Yeah,
but ain't all that.
Again, but we're talking about Darwin Nunez here. They're not in the same strategy.
I just think I think Darwin is more psychological than it is ability. I really do.
I think it's ability. I think it's ability, bro. It's ability, man. Like I'll be honest, yeah. Darwin Nunez is also one of the reasons people think Salah ain't even got it no more, bro.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Like I know Salah. Salah hates playing with Nunez. Not hates. I don't want to say he hates playing with Nunez, innit? But as a wide player myself, when the striker does the shit that Nunez does, bro, there's times I'm just like, oh my god, like Lord help me. I promise you, like some of the Salah should probably have done the Henry season, bro. It wasn't for him. Like, and I'm not saying Salah hasn't had stinkers, and Salah hasn't had bad games, and he's untouchable. But come on, bro. The amount of most of the if you go on the Nunez miss like
Compilation.
montage, do you know like 80% of them are from Salah? Like I think I'm even being nice. Most of them are from Mo Salah.
Do you know what's crazy?
The same with
We
Diaz
can
as
all
well,
sit
by the
here.
way.
We'll all sit here and agree. Salah didn't have a great season. Salah had an average season last season, right?
Salah had a great first half of the season and a poor second half of the season.
So an average,
He
it balanced
was
out.
injured.
Yeah.
He was injured, wasn't he? He was injured.
Salah's average season.
Salah missed more sitters than Nunez last season. What
this
are
is
we
what I mean. It's
doing?
crazy. I don't get it.
No, that's
Go on,
not
bro.
true.
And this is not aimed at UK, Michael J, but this is the problem I have with the whole Nunez thing. There are certain, because he costs so much, and because we bought him at the same time as Haaland, and because he's a likable person, everyone seems to just like blindly root for him and think, oh, he's this, he's that.
No, I think he's shit.
No, but he's not.
Cal,
I
spoke
think
on your show. Cal, I spoke on your show and said I never wanted Nunez. Like,
no, neither did I. But he's not crap. I'm not a Nunez guy, but I can't sit here and think that Nunez. Like, I watch him play. He's not crap. He's not appealing on the eye. But there's been loads of strikers like Haaland's not appealing on the eye. But we're not going to sit here and call Haaland crap. Guy's a bagsman. Nunez isn't a crap footballer. He's not crap. But there's levels to this. I've heard so many excuses since he's been at the club. I've heard relationships. This is not you again, K-Mac. Heard relationships. Is he going to speak when he's going to speak English? Oh, it's his first season, second season. Oh, play him from the left, play him through the center. Oh, we need to get the ball to him quicker. We need to make him a focal point. All these things. I never heard that when Aguero come to the league. I never heard that when Fernando Torres came to the league in a worse team than what we've got now. I never heard all these things when Luis Suarez came to the league. I never heard all of this stuff. But I'm hearing it now with Nunez. It's like, why do we make so many excuses for him and not just be objective about it? I've never heard someone say he doesn't finish well in front of goal because he needs to learn the language.
Yeah,
I've played football in different countries where people can't even speak the same language as me. I can still find their feet with a pass.
I think the argument is, why didn't we listen to Chelsea fans when the excuses of Timo Werner? Because when Timo Werner had the excuses, what did we do? We laughed.
I didn't. I like Timo. Cal know this. I like Timo Werner. I always.
But we also laughed. We did also laugh.
I said Timo Werner was better than Havertz at Chelsea.
I wanted Havertz. Sorry.
Timo Werner.
Honestly, says apparently Julian Ward is back.
Yeah, he's been back.
Yeah, he's been back a little while now.
Been back a while.
He's
been back.
I just, by the way, all my thing on the Darwin stuff is I want him to carry on his great form he's on at the moment into the season. That's all I want.
Isn't Julian more technical?
That's the lie. Aguero got benched a bit. Sorry, Aguero got benched when Guardiola came in because Aguero wasn't adhering to the tactics that Guardiola. When was Aguero purchased at Man City? And when did Guardiola come in?
12-13 or 13-14? 12-13?
2012, wasn't it? 2012, wasn't it?
2012, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, before that.
That's a lie. Aguero got benched, but Aguero got benched, and then Pep realized this guy's too good to bench. Like, he quickly
Mr. Link,
realized.
no, on a real, Mr. Link, what chat am I chatting? Like, what bare chat? You just said Aguero got benched. Not in his first season, he didn't. In his first season, if I'm not mistaken, he led Man City to win the league. He was signed in 2011. Pep Guardiola came to Man City, I think, in 2016.
Yeah, Aguero is one of the best around.
What are we doing?
Best friend.
We're comparing Aguero to Nunez.
Brendan could have got Aguero. Oh no, it was Rafa. Rafa could have got Aguero.
Yeah,
People
Aguero
remember, by the way, Aguero got better goals to games than Henry. Like,
to be fair, I know what Mr. Link is saying. So what Mr. Link is saying, when Pep came in, Pep wanted to sell Aguero. He wanted him gone. And and that's why Gabriel Jesus started quite a few games to start with.
And then what happened? Gabriel Jesus was scoring goals, and he turned to Aguero, who was
because Aguero's so good, he could change his game, and that's the difference.
They came to a compromise, and it worked.
Yeah, but Aguero's a far better player than Darwin. I'm not going to lie.
big up honesty with a super chat. He goes, not comparing Uruguay and Liverpool, but when Darwin makes a run for Uruguay, they play him in immediately. At LFC, we don't do that. We make 5 extra passes.
I think
Uruguay,
we've all mentioned that.
for
Though.
one, Uruguay do play a lot
More
in
direct.
transition. I'm not saying they are quite transitional in their play, but we put again.
How many offsides?
Two things.
Guys.
Hold on. Let me learn. 2 things can be true. Darwin Nunez gets ample chances for Liverpool. Ample chances.
He got the most out of anyone last season. Yeah.
Like Darwin Nunez gets pure service for Liverpool. Come on, guys. Come on, honesty. Like, come on, bro. Anyway, let's last thing. Let's move away from Darwin. I don't want this to be like Darwin H, and even though we've been doing it for the last 15, 20 minutes. This new kid, Rio, looks like we're signing the new Musiala.
slow. He's just 15 and he's highly rated.
Bro, that's what
do you know what? Part of me is going to feel actually quite sorry for him because all we've seen now is we've broken our wage structure for him and he's been compared to Musiala. Do you know the expectation a 15-year-old is going to have now coming to Liverpool Football Club?
We're breaking the wage structure for him. We're breaking the wage
He's getting
structure.
$1,000 a week. He's not even on crazy money.
Yeah.
No, I lie. Crazy money for a 15-year-old. It actually
That's for crazy money for a 15-year-old, bro.
but it's not crazy money in the grand scheme of football, youth football. It's not. We've broken our wage structure, just like we broke our wage structure for Salah. But Salah's still not on the craziest amount of money when you compare it to the world of football.
Salah's bonuses are insanity, though,
as they should be.
Yeah, cool.
The wage structure for the under 18s is 20 grand.
Oh, was he 16 in 2 weeks? Look, is he 16 in 2 weeks?
Is it 20 grand?
Not a week, no.
No, I mean a year.
Probably something like that, and they can only drive a certain vehicle, engine size vehicle, and all that.
1.1 or something like that. Yeah. So it's not. I mean, Chelsea were paying like some of their under 18s like 20 grand a week, weren't they, on stage?
Here's the question, just around Rio in it as well, by the way. And this is and this kind of goes to the Nunez thing. It kind of homes into everything we've been spoken about this stream. Even if Thiago was like in a reality where Thiago was staying and stuff, do you guys think Liverpool will get a lot less injuries on the slot if he's able to translate his style of football in the most efficient way?
Yes, but that also relies on rotation as well.
Like just on the style of football, do Liverpool get less injuries just because I think people forget that Slot still presses quite aggressively. Not so much. He doesn't rely on 1v1 defensive situations like Klopp does. It's more rigid, but on the front foot, Liverpool is still quite, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I presume we'll get less.
I agree because I don't think he'll be flogging players. Like I don't think it'll be a case of you just get played all the time. I think he'll play players for different games. He played quite a lot of squad players. Like he went through his squad quite a lot in his previous clubs, and he likes to use different wingers, like alternate them. I think he had like 4 or maybe 5. And he also uses quite a few of the midfielders a lot, which I think is good. And let's be honest, we've got 4 players that are all over 30 now, so they are going to get rested more. Otherwise, otherwise you are asking for a disaster.
Like what Andrew said, he's brought the medical staff with him.
Sorry, Cavani's comment is jokes, by the way. I don't know if you've seen the inside training.
Yeah, the slap boxing.
Oh my god!
Brilliant.
Did you see all the comments underneath it? It said, "Wait till Darwin turns up." Gotta break someone's nose. But did you see the 9-minute run they did instead of the lactate test?
6 minutes,
yeah, 6-minute run, wasn't it? So it's apparently to judge how far they can push a player in training compared to other players.
What do you mean? So is it short?
So players don't get injured.
So it's individual. It's not
because
against each other.
Slot's injury record as a manager is very good.
So and here's the last question. And we'll probably more go into this next week, innit? Because by this time next week, I'm pretty sure the Euros might nearly be done.
Yeah, Euros over the weekend.
Yeah.
So we should be done with the Euros, and then we're talking pre-season is like among us in like what 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So before this kind of does happen, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, the likes of those two, does slot style suit Gravenberch more than Szoboszlai, or vice versa?
So
I think it suits them both.
It suits them both, I think. Like the thing is, though, he's very similar to Klopp in an attack.
Because where do either of them play? I'm asking because, like, someone asked in the chat earlier, and I think I took the comment away too quickly, so apologies.
If he's playing in the midfield three, playing in the midfield three, Szoboszlai will be the furthest forward out of the three. So if he plays the midfield three, he'll be the furthest forward. His attacking game is quite similar to Jurgen, so that's why it's going to be easier for the players to get going. But defensively, he's completely different. He expects the whole team to defend, don't he? He does do one-on-one defending like Klopp does. It's more conservative. Everyone's got to stick in. They expect Salah to trap back and things like that, which is going to be interesting, by the way. So, I'm looking forward to it, man. But I think Gravenberch, it will suit him. He'll play deeper, and Szoboszlai play further up the field.
Endo says Grav's going to get 8 goals and 8 assists in the Prem.
He's got it in him too. He's got it in him.
I don't know about assists.
Everyone hates my hot take. I think Gravenberch is better than Szoboszlai.
I think Harvey Elliott's better than both of them.
I wouldn't argue that. I was fighting his knuckles like he wants to fight us. But
no, I think in the 10, Harvey Elliott's our best 10 currently. Well, behind McAllister, but I don't know if McAllister will play in the 10.
Harvey Elliott's apart from McAllister, Harvey Elliott's our most cultured midfielder, in my opinion.
I worry for Gravenberch.
What's your Gravenberch, McAllister, Gravenberch? Szoboszlai thing. Do you agree with me? Or am I on my own when I say I think Gravenberch is better than him? Am I on my oin with that one?
I think he's got some attributes. It depends. Are we talk about talent or actual? Like what?
I think he's definitely a better footballer. Like as technically he's better than Szoboszlai. Technically, that's not even a question. But
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that big time.
I think he's got a better first touch. I think he's got a better first touch and half turn than Szoboszlai. But I still think I still think he can be erratic on the ball. I think his passing is very erratic.
Szoboszlai chases his touch. He doesn't dribble. He chases.
Gravenberch is a proper midfielder, and I don't think Szoboszlai is. I think that's the difference.
What are we actually rating Gravenberch on, by the way? When he was 17 and he played for Ajax? Like seriously? Because he's done absolutely jack shit for years. Like seriously, he's been binned by 2 managers.
I thought he was all right.
Came to us and played well against a couple of crap teams. Like seriously, you know how much I dislike Gravenberch because I can't stand a player that doesn't want to work hard and wants to get everything done for them easy. And that's the issue I've got with him next season because he's got this new manager. You think he'll be able to just walk in?
Better work. I definitely agree with you. The Sobos work rate is clear of Gravenberch. Like I agree.
And he fell out with Klopp last season, by the way, because he even came out and said that. Yeah, he even came out and said that. He fell out with Klopp last season, towards the end of the season. He didn't play.
He did, but he played towards the end of the season. You got game time.
They played against Fulham, and then Klopp dropped him for, was it the Palace game?
Yeah, because we were saying, oh my gosh, Graf played so well. Why is he not starting?
And he scored a goal. Yeah, he should have started the next game. I don't know. I think Gravenberch is good. I don't think he was in hindsight, I think even at the time I said it, the signing didn't make much sense to me, despite his talent, because I think we needed a more combative midfielder. And I even now, I look at the amount of midfielders we've got, I don't see how he gets the game time to improve. And I think he's a player that desperately needs rhythm and game time.
Yeah.
And I look at him, I don't think, let's say he's playing in one of the pivot positions, I don't think he starts over Curtis Jones or McAllister, or if Trent's moved in midfield, I don't think he starts over Trent. In the 10, I don't think he starts over McAllister, Elliott, or Szoboszlai. Maybe not even Carvalho. I don't know where.
Maybe he's more suited to European football with his style.
The Carvalho one's going to be interesting.
If I say my opinion on Carvalho, it's just
if Carvalho shows us what he's really made of,
Oh, he fell out with Klopp,
Grav might be the one that doesn't end up.
bro. Carvalho, but if you don't like Grab, then you shouldn't like Carvalho. Same reasons. Fell out with Klopp. Work rate's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you,
Carvalho was signed as a 10.
Another weird signing for me.
Guys, the most interesting one out of all of this summer is going to be Sepp van der Berg. Because I've got a feeling if Sepp van der Berg proves himself in pre-season, we ain't buying him.
Fabio actually fell out with Klopp. Properly fell out with Klopp. Like, and the attitude, bro. How dare you down tools when all you do is eat grass when you play? Allow me. Big up honesty. The young, apparently the younger us, the younger we are signing. Apparently, the younger we're signing
younger guys and joining because he saw.
Oh, the young guy said he is joining. Oh, the young guy we are signing said he is joining because he saw LFC win the Carabao Cup with the second string team full of youngsters. That's a better reason than what Kyle explained to me backstage. But yeah.
I'll be honest. If that's the reason he signed, he's being a little naive because the only reason those players played is because he had an injury crisis.
I've got a feeling though they will play this season. With the way Slot's talking, I think the youngsters are going to get games. That's why I don't think we're buying a midfielder. When I look at, we've got so many midfielders. I don't know where we buy one to fit one in. And I keep saying this. Our recruitment over the last 2 years has been so shit. We're paying for it now because we've got too many players that we can't really get rid of. We've got so many midfielders.
I think our recruitment has been suspect since 2020.
100%.
I don't know.
I think, as I keep saying this, Ryan is not lazy. That's how Dutch people are. They are laid back, played back. Laid back doesn't mean lazy. It just says basically saying his style is quite. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't
and you know,
if you look at Virgil, he's like that a bit, isn't he?
And you know what a big issue is as well, even about the signings, is the way they've been played. Like you sign Sabolsai and you flog him as Henderson. Like, Jesus. Like, when we signed him, I literally came on your show, Carl, and said, I can't wait to see Dom and Mac provide Nunez with loads of bullets. And they were never in the position to do it. Like, they're too busy being the Brexit midfield again.
I think Liverpool's best transfer windows after when we won the league. When we booked Simicast, Jota and Thiago to go with that squad. I think that was our last best transfer.
It was, but was a major problem that summer, Jay? We left ourselves short.
Yeah, one centre back.
I'll be
one player.
I can't remember.
I'd say what's crazy is, though, it is crazy to lose all your centre backs and then lose both your DMs.
Yeah, that's a bit unlucky. It is a bit unlucky.
No. Sorry, no, it's not. Gomez and Matip, they were both injury prone back in 2020, weren't they?
Yeah. To rely on them was crazy.
So it wasn't crazy, and getting a random bad tackle in a football match isn't beyond the realms of possibility. In fact, you're lucky to go through a season if you don't get a bad tackle. So going into the season with those three centre backs, when two of them are known to be injury prone, was as neglectful as it gets. That's like me having two flat tires and saying I'll still get up to Birmingham. Like, no, you're not. You're not going to get up to Birmingham.
Fall asleep and end up in Manchester. But
it was the big speech where he went, "Oh, look at all my midfielders," and then he started naming them all on his fingers, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that's going to end up getting clipped."
Right, that
you're
summer
going to regret saying that.
Centre back short. Then the following summer, we only signed a centre back in Konate and did a bunch of renewal contracts.
Wasn't it Harvey Elliott?
Harvey Elliott was already at the club. He just came back from Blackburn. So we only signed a centre back, which should have been signed the summer before. Then the year after, we bought Carvalho, Calvin Ramsey, and Nunez.
Oh my God!
Then in January, we only bought
I remember how angry I was. I just don't want to go back to.
So I'm saying our transfers haven't been right for a while.
Do you know it was Klopp's idea not to buy anyone, by the way, after we won the Champions League? Everyone sleeps on that.
Mickey van der Ven clocked a speed of 37.5 kilometers. I'm telling you, Bin Costas, Joey G, Owen Beck. Wait. Bin Costas, Joe Gomez,
Owen Beck to
Owen
Spurs
Beck,
for
yeah,
Mickey
it's just
van
a
der Ven.
typo.
Owen back to Spurs for Mickey van der Ven.
My Dutch brother.
My Dutch brother.
I
He
like
is
Mickey
Van der
van
Ven's a
der
quality defender, but again, injuries though, man. It's just his injuries already.
Watch
Yeah,
out
Like,
for Owen Beck. Watch out for Owen Beck, by the
like
way.
honesty
We could
again,
have
by the way.
we could have another Bradley on our hands next season.
Owen Beck's
Who?
the guy.
Yeah.
Owen Beck.
Kyle has been ranting and raving. Guys, we are going to end it there. A lot of stuff he's spoken about. It's been a 2-hour stream. It wasn't supposed to be this long, but hey, it's Liverpool therapy, guys. You never know how it's going to go. Guys, make sure you do subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Guys, can we get the link so I can put the link in the chat so you guys can go and subscribe? We are currently sitting on 125 likes. I think the aim was to get to 150. So as we're closing out, please remember to hit the like button. We're back tomorrow in the daytime as usual with the transfer update stuff. Make sure you also subscribe to K-Mac as well. What he's doing great work. Guys, let's get everyone's links in the chat for me, please. Mods, can you get that done? Guys, if you have the link in the private chat, also do that one. I mean, you guys know who Coppish are. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, half of you guys came here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Coppish, you know what I'm saying? It's Coppish. But Mont, sign out with that psychotic laugh.
Jamie, trigger him and say something bad about Thiago.
What psychotic laugh are you guys talking about? I don't know what you guys are on about. That was just a normal laugh. It was a normal laugh, guys. Come on. It's not like I had anyone parked outside of anyone's houses.
I was waiting to see if there was like a laser on Cal at one stage.
Like, why on earth would I have any violence raged upon such close friends? You know, it's not like
I'm gonna be
I had
honest
it
with
out
you.
for
During
anyone,
the stream, I actually heard rustling in the garden. It was a fox, and I was thinking, "Oh, Mont is actually deadly serious. I'm gonna have to jump under this table."
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Well, there's been a Range Rover parked outside my house the whole show. So
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what that's about.
Hey, listen, guys.
Two
Don't worry,
geezers
guys.
just sitting there.
It's just some fun. Guys, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. It's just fun.
There you go. He did the laugh.
There's a laugh.
It's just fun, guys. I would never do anything like that. Anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to everyone here. Support the guys. And yeah, it's been another episode of Big Six Months in loving memory of Thiago Alcantara. Take care, and we'll see you soon. In the next one, guys. In the next one.